You keeping an eye on the watch, Private? 300 seconds, and not a second to spare. And don't forget, never look directly into the sun. Ready.
280 seconds left.
Damn it. Looks like my measuring equipment is broken.
No, I'm afraid it's working perfectly fine. 240 seconds left.
We just received news from Antarctica, Machu Picchu, and Eastern Oceania. Their measurements match ours. We're expecting a solar flare similar to the Oswald flare from 2113 within the next 2 weeks. We all know that the terrestrial magnetic field can't protect us from a flare of this scale anymore. Our time is up.
It's not too late yet, Quaddy. We still have a chance.
Well, yeah, what about the Phoenix plan? We could escape.
The Phoenix plan is not an evacuation plan, Hardy. Quite the opposite. No, Salvador is right. A manipulation is our last chance.
What are they talking about?
Is the security of our pilots provided for by now?
Nigel, we are looking at certain death for every living thing in 2 weeks. We don't have a choice, I'm afraid. It's time we dare to take the final step. A step back. To the past.
Curse it. Not again. I hope I have enough spare parts. It never ends, does it? Okay then, let's see what's wrong with this thing. My fogger. Sounds like something is wrong with the motor. It's closed. Aha! So that's the problem, the belt tour. But where can I get a new one? This one's finished. Maybe it can still be fixed. If I can't repair it, I'll need a replacement ASAP. Oh well, it's worth a try. Not sure that will hold. Let's see if this works. That's it. The belt tore again. There's no help for it. I need to replace it. Meta used to sit under that tree in the summer and read a book. It's a pity I have to chop it down. It will be a cold winter. My back refuses to cooperate. And so do I. He feeds on the parasites in the wood, just not quickly enough. In the past, we came here each summer. Meta hoped that we could grow old here together. Not much left of this dream. Only the house and I. Wrong color for a coffin lid. Wrong color for a coffin lid. My team on the Atlas 11. We really thought the future of the world was resting on our shoulders. I look tired, but happy. Don't look like that, boy. You can do all those things now your dad didn't allow when you were younger. He'll make it. Don't worry, Lissa. I'll manage somehow. Not a photo for the press, obviously. If it were, Barney would look completely different. They represent the rest of the personnel. By now, the team has grown so much that neither Barney nor I know who works for us anymore. Works for him, that is. What's this? Something got stuck behind the picture. That looks suspiciously like... Well, well, look what I've found. So this is where I hid it. I don't even remember hiding it here. Was I really that drunk? Our summer vacation to Italy. Meta beamed, like always. And all I had on my mind was probably how to save the world. I wonder if we could have been happy if I had focused on our relationship instead of on our planet's future. Even during our trip to Italy, I was only thinking about my algae research. I can see it in my eyes. I'm so sorry, Meta. I sacrificed both of us in the end for a vision no one even cared about. Sometimes Dr. Angus comes for a visit. That's why I have a second chair. I'll take a break later, after I've fixed the fogger. These are the self-help guidebooks Dr. Angus recommended. I wonder if she reads them herself before recommending them to her patients. I'm Not a Screwdriver. Ways Out of Workaholism by Gunnar Larson. I don't know. At least a screwdriver is useful. I'll put that away tomorrow. Oh, the bottles are still here. But then, who else but me should take them away? It only holds the basics. Rapeseed oil. Until some years ago, it was only good for lamp oil. Today we use it as salad dressing and to prove the bad energy balance of biofuels. If I didn't have dinner in town, I would never meet any people at all. A full fridge would be social suicide. A sad sight. My bed. At first, I tried to sleep in the bed Maida and I share. Then I moved to Duva's bunk. My son takes care of my life's work, and I sleep in his old childhood bed. These are the books Dr. Engust recommended so warmly. I put them next to the bed to increase the chance of reading them sometime. I should do that, but not today. There's only crap on TV. Oh well, at least my mind will be empty when I go to bed.
Chaos in the streets of Oslo. At 11 o'clock this morning, violent protesters stormed the European headquarters of the International Energy Inspection Agency. They protested the planned renewal of licenses for a total of 7 power plants operated by the controversial energy corporation Indes Industries. During the protests, some militant participants even managed to take hostages. A spokesman of the agency.
We were open to peaceful dialogue right from the beginning, but the current situation forces us to take drastic measures. The activists must understand that they can't force political decision-making with their illegal and extremist actions. If their actions have any impact on the decision at all, it will be a negative one.
Meanwhile, the first injured are taken away and the police are preparing for a long night. It will probably be one of the longest nights in an otherwise peaceful...
And the world keeps turning without me.